there's ever a month I've been excited on this set, it's been the month of June because it's been dedicated to men. And even though we are on the female show, I've been excited because I've had Lakon, I've had Kwabena, I've had Black Sheriff, and this week it's not going to be anything different because we are wrapping up the month well, and I will have a legendary man, a figure who will be here to talk about music in an exceptional way. You're welcome to the female show. I'm Tileke Nipa, and this month we are still wrapping up the father's conversation. I know last week was Father's Day and you surprised your father, right? We are going to delve into that conversation proper, but please, before we enter the conversation, stick and stay and enjoy this music. So I told you that I have a special person for you, and today he's not just special for you, he's very special to me because when I tell you where I started from, the man that held me down and how close he is to that man, it's a big deal for me. I'm seated here with a legendary figure, and for some funny reason we are all sipping red or wine or some form of combination, so I'm really excited. I'm seated here with Dela Butri. I call him Uncle Dela Butri. He is, as I said, one of the best instrumentalists, and the instruments he plays it so well, he can even use his nose to play it. It's such a big deal for me to have him here. And should I say welcome, or it's been a long time coming? What should I say to you?
You can say Wezo.
Wezo.
You.
Wezo lo.
You.
Hey, I have spotted it, right?
No, you said it correct.
Wezo.
Wezo lo, that's correct.
Correct. Okay, so now let's move with the conversation. Now that I've gotten the Wezo correct.
Thank you.
Uncle Dela Butri. So I know you, I have known you for so long. I follow you on social media, I check up your work. For the kind of artist that you are, what really has your story been like to inspire a young lady? What is that thing that you normally tell young children or children for it to connect with them? What really do you I know you've been asked what inspires you, what does this over the years, but what is that one thing you say that's always connect with young people, so that when we get that out of the way, then we can have proper conversation?
Well, I think the passion, you see, you need to have passion for yourself, you need to have passion for people, and you need to have a feeling. Some people don't have the feelings, and it's something you have to pray to God for. When you know how to love yourself, you know how to love others, because God is love. So all this journey started from the passion, nothing else but the passion.
Okay. At what point did you discover that passion?
It started way back in 1979.
A lot of them were not born. Me, I was born, but
1979. I always say that this is a divine blessing from the Lord Almighty.
Okay.
Because I used to see a cultural troop around my community at Russia Public Junction, and I cannot have access to join that cultural troop. It's because my dad doesn't want me to play music. So I started slowly by watching them from far, and then I will practice on my melody slowly, gradually. Then I realized that I'm graduating from what I'm doing in the house. So I went to approach them secretly if I can join them. So they accept me in this Okotobija cultural troupe. But still, my late dad saw it, so he was not allowing me to do that. So I have to move from my community to another community to join another cultural troupe called Nyemime cultural troupe. Nyemime means brothers or sisters. So that's where I started developing the craft.
Okay.
You know, by learning how to play percussion, which is the light percussion, then the bell. They are still light percussion. You know, we have percussions. Let me just break it down. The percussions.
Me, I'm a musician, so I understand. You don't understand.
The bell, the rattle, the banana bells, the small ones.
The bell is the one that's.
Yeah, we have various sizes and various
play in my school.
Sound. Yes.
Yeah, I used to play the bell.
I know you there. You are into the arts early.
You see.
You're not just a journalist or entertainment critics, but you are in the art. So if somebody is doing something bad, you know. And I saw you singing last week.
Low tenor.
Yes, yes, I saw you and this king, Kojo King. Yes.
My part was low tenor.
You sang so beautifully, the three of you.
My key was C sharp.
Hey. Hey. Difficult key.
Difficult. Low tenor.
Wow.
God picks us one while he gives us that gift. Uncle Dela, so you said you had to leave your parents' place just to pursue.
Yes, to a different area.
How young were you, or how old were you for you to have moved, and what were you doing to support yourself? Or music then was lucrative?
10. I was 10. I'm still in school.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 years, and my life journey, I would say, friends, many a thing when I was from 10, many a thing, but very humble.
Okay.
Many a she in something that I want to. If I want to grab something that I want to learn, I go in fully. I don't go in half.
Okay.
No.
So what were you doing to? Did you move from your father's house to another relative's house?
No, I was staying in the same house, but then I would go and practice, come back home after school at another community, not far from our area.
Okay.
So sometimes if I go and perform, when I became master from the MA cultural troupe, I was then playing light percussion. I was not playing the attendant flute yet.
Oh.
Yes. So then it got to a point where my late dad realized that now I'm playing the attendant. But to be honest, I didn't have a teacher who sat me down to teach me this is C or this is C sharp, this D or D sharp, this E flat, this E minor, or this is this chord and that chord. But I love learning, like I told you earlier on. So that's how I started developing the craft. I always want to go beyond the cultural music into a different kind of music.
Okay.
As at age of 10, 79.
Okay. And when you getting no feel at that point to
like money?
Yeah.
No, at that time we don't play. Music used to be a profession for somebody like Nana Kwame and Pedu. By then they were very young. They were very vibrant. Boba J.A. Adolfo, Senior Didonko.
Ampedu. Hey, Ampedu Ray.
Nana Kwame and Pedu, yes. No, you're young.
That
no, you're very young, yes.
Wow.
Let me go 10 years.
Hey, wow.
Yes.
That is been really Ampedu's. His songs are really.
Oh, Nana Kwame and Pedu is not today Nana Kwame and Pedu. No. Nana, I salute you. He's my good friend, my father.
Oh, nice.
I remember I played with him when Third World Band came from the US to Ghana.
Okay.
Nana Kwame and Pedu was invited, and then that was the first time he saw me on stage.
Oh,
he was
nice.
like, "Hey, Ufi."
Oh, that's nice. So the Anyamime, were they doing it? Nyamime, were they doing it professionally, or it was just community cultural group that you just joined? And how
As
were
at
they even taking care of
1979,
themselves?
there is nothing called profession for us at that time.
Okay.
We're doing it for hobby. Our interest is to go out there to play. There's something we call, at the age of 15, they call it score. You know score? Okay, I will tell you later.
Please tell me now, what is score?
Scholarship.
Oh.
Girls will come, they will buy you biscuits. They will, how do you call it? They will buy you things that, rich men children.
So those are the
Those who
scholarships.
love me, yes. But that is not the main thing. The main thing is that you are happy with what you are doing. You want to express your God-given talent to people. Especially if you go and play somewhere, you get tips like they put money in your forehead.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So these are the things we normally think. I remember when I was 11, I went to play for NDC. No, not NDC, PDC.
Okay.
PNDC era. Provincial National Defense Council.
At 11?
At 11, which Rollins formed at that time. So one of their leaders invited me to play for their member who passed away. So during the playing, they put, how do you call it, bowl in front of me. And people were dropping money. Before I realized, huge money.
Did they give to you?
Yeah, of course. The man gave it to me. I said, hey, me?
So you've been seeing money at a tender age because
yes, because I was afraid. I was like, me carrying all this money, I give it to the man. I said, he should take it. He said, no, it's for you. So he gave it to me back, and they went some place with me to count the money and put it in the bag and give it to me to go.
Okay, so
that was the first time I bought Shatta Wale in my life.
Wait, okay, you bought or you had Shatta Wale? What is it? You bought Shatta Wale for
I bought Shatta Wale from the gig.
Yes, but already you had Shatta Wale, right?
I don't have Shatta Wale.
Why? Like
Those days,
a typical. What was the scenario? Let's paint it to. Are you from an okay home, a poor home? And because if you say first time you bought Shatta Wale, it means first time you bought Shatta Wale.
Yes.
What were you wearing before Shatta Wale? The first time Shatta Wale?
We have something we call Achimota sandals. Have you heard about it before?
The heavy leather towel one.
Yes.
I told you today's
is normally what we normally use for school. When you come back, your parents will not allow you to wear it. You have to remove it.
Okay.
So you have to walk with your foot everywhere you want to go.
Hey.
Barefooted, yes.
Rain or shine?
Yes, like One Love.
Wow. So the team, the ensemble you were playing with, what were they made of? I mean, now if you meet a group, you know that they are professionals, but you said the time it wasn't. So were they fishermen that came together at their leisure time to come and play, or what were they doing?
It's people who love music who came together. They are brothers and they want to form a group. You know, they love music. And as that time, 1979, if you have a cultural troupe, that means you are a very rich man. You know, Wulomai were on top of the game. Ashedu Keteke, Jajeloy, Suku, Namanwa, and the group, Wizuma. I can't mention all the names, but cultural troops were like everywhere in Ghana. If you are doing a party or any function without the cultural troupe, your function is not really
okay. You've mentioned a tour list. Was it competitive as artists are competitive now with gigs and all? Was the cultural troupe then competitive? Like these are the best, the A-list cultural troupe?
Yes, there is something like that. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So
Wulomai were on top of the game from that time, and I think still now they are still on top of the game. You know. But my cultural troupe, my cultural troupe, we also came out with something different. But we are the young ones, they are the big ones. And ours, we don't use guitar, they use guitar.
Oh, okay.
We use only a tentebe and the percussion and the percussive instruments, and also the singers. But what we started doing is that if I hear a song from, let's say, America, like this, so at the age of that time, 11, 12, I started playing this music in the cultural fusion. So that's when I started growing up with my ears, trading my ears to the contemporary area. That I'm not stick into really the traditional or the folk music aspect alone, but my ears are very wild, broad into classical music now, jazz music, pop music, reggae music, any form of music. As far as it's music, we have to play it.
Okay. So at what point did you get to decide that I'm going to live the rest of my life or my life doing this thing? And were you scared with that decision?
Yes, I think that's a very good point. Hey, that was 1989. I was during, I think when I was 15 years, I don't remember, 1983, when Hunger came to Ghana.
Yeah, I was born, Uncle Dela. I was
born. I started doing construction.
Okay.
At the same time going to school, playing my flute at the same time. 1989, I was doing construction fully because I have to think about how to survive as a human being. Because I have to start building my life, I have to try and do something for myself. So I started doing the construction fully. Then the Pan-African Orchestra came to invite me But to be honest, they came 89. I was not 100% sure whether I should go or not. But early 1990, they came to me, I think, on the 2nd or 3rd January. They came to me that they want me to visit the Pan-African Orchestra headquarters at Circle.
Okay.
Odo Rise Street, or I forgot the name of that street. Tiptoe Lane.
Hey.
Yes.
It wasn't like it used to be. It is now, right?
Yes. Oh, no. That time it was very
Definitely
quiet.
not.
Yes.
Of course.
It used to be very quiet.
My heart has skipped a bit.
So that was when I joined the Pan-African. When I went there, I realized that, oh, these guys are the late Nana so IBM. He's teaching more of music theory. So that was when I realized that, no, this is what I want to do in my life. So then let me stop the construction and focus fully on the music, because I know that if I learn the music, I can teach also, and I can do music to my old age. Okay. Construction, you cannot do it when you are 70 years or 80 years, you cannot.
The energy.
But with music, even 90 years, you can still perform your music.
Okay, and
yes.
Was there ever a time that you regretted making that decision? Maybe?
I never regretted.
So you never went to a difficulty that...
But I know God was preparing me for my construction till this time. But as a human being, you might not even get to understand how your journey is being prepared by your maker. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I realize that, okay, God knows the reason why I went through this and I went through that. But today, that's where I am. If I can travel and go to the UK without a visa, I cannot imagine. It's all because of music.
When are you going?
I'm going next week.
Take me. Take me. I don't have visa, but since you can do, take me.
No, you have to go with a visa. You have to go with a visa. But I'll follow
your uncle the laboratory.
Yes, of course. We can grant you by endorsing with a letter. Then you get a proper visa and go.
At what point did you realize that you become a national asset?
For me, I don't even call myself national asset.
Why not?
I call myself as a servant of God.
Okay.
I'm serving God. And you can call me national asset. I'm here to do what God has asked me to do. Because you have to understand that if you don't, though your parents might come together to marry and bring you up or bring you to the world, but they don't have an idea of who you become in the future. It's only God who knows. I never knew that I'm talking to you today. I will be here as a musician, playing with Stevie Wonder on stage, Angelique Kidjo, Joss Stone, various musicians, world-renowned musicians across the globe. But the fact is that I see myself that it's my job. Like you are doing your job, the Naya already is doing his job here. I'm also doing my job. You understand? I'm not special more than you. You're not special more than me. We are there to help each other. Because God said, service to mankind is a service to God. So your service here is going to your maker. Tomorrow you are going to account if you have anything negative towards your job. And I am ready to cry. Let me show no minko ijimo. God is watching you. God is watching you. Seriously, on a serious note, everything you think God knows. But remember that everything you do to somebody else will be turned against you one day. So think positive and do the right thing. So my understanding of this world is that I'm serving God with my joy. My talent He has given me. Okay. I am working.
Okay. So
I'm a worker.
In serving God, has the nation that found you in it over the years, the names you've mentioned, Angelique Kidjo, Steve Wonder, has the nation, which is Ghana, given you that level of respect or recognition too? Have we done that for you, or you still feel that there's more that could be done?
I'm doing my thing. What I was asked to do is up to the people to research, to go and know, what I'm doing. I don't need to go to the... Sometimes I think I find myself very comfortable that if a lot of people know you, it's a problem. If a lot of people A lot of people don't know me much, but I can go somewhere and sit quiet, eat my wache, do my things, but sometimes also it's not like that. I went somewhere at Usu, buy wache. When I started eating, there was a guy said, "Oh, is it the laboratory?" And I was like, "No, I'm his brother." And then I said, "No, it's a lie." But but I am doing my work. I am the laboratory. I'm not more than you. You are Michael Jackson. You are Shatta Wale. You are Stonebwoy. You are a human being. God created you to do your work. So do your work, and at the end, you get a result from your maker.
Oh, watching the female show, I'm seated here with Uncle Delabutri, which is what I call him. Now let's talk about Father's Day. Father's Day happened just last week, and how were you celebrated?
Well, my children, the one that I taught from Ghana and the ones in America, they all call me. I think over 500 messages.
Wait,
they were sending me messages.
If you say it that way, it makes my eyebrow goes up. You send your children send you messages, about 500 messages. How many children do you have?
I have a lot of students. They are all my children.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about biological.
No, I have two.
Oh,
one boy, one girl.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's nice. That's nice. So you had a lot of messages, right?
Yes.
And
from friends, from the boys that I've trained before, and friends who call me like a father.
Okay.
Yes. Hans Bass, you know Hans Bass?
Yes.
Also sent me, and Jidu, and a couple of them, I can't remember.
Oh, okay. So let's look at Father's Day over the years. Is it something that now Ghana is accepting, or the world is accepting, to celebrate more as compared to previous years, or still it's not something that really has become big of a celebration for fathers?
I think it's going on well. I know for now. I think this time on that day, I don't remember what it rains on that day.
Father's Day on
I don't remember
Sunday.
Last week Sunday. I think it was.
I think it rained. Yes. I think it rained.
Yes, but I mean, it's nice to celebrate, but you don't have to choose one day to celebrate your father or your mother. Especially, there are good fathers and bad fathers. Mm-hmm. So the bad father can I mean, the feeling between you and your bad father is something different. I'm sure everybody will understand what I'm talking about.
I understand, but I have a question that follows right after the understanding.
And I have a song also that goes to that particular
question I'm about to ask.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask. Who knows? Okay, so you are a musician. You've been traveling around the world. A lot of times, our fathers, the musicians, when they have children, once they have to travel, go here, they end up not having that connection with their children. The two children that you have, were you, since you said good father, bad father, which one were you with them? Now the song can come.
I connect with them.
Okay.
Yes, I remember even my ex-wife used to have two children. They are not my biological, but they are my children as well. Yeah. Every morning I drive them from AU Village to Ghana International School. Every morning. By 7:30, I have to be ready.
Oh, I see.
No, 7:15. I had to send them 7:15. So it got to a point, even when I came back to Ghana, and I think 2 years later, the boy was like, "Why are you not coming back to Holland? You're taking too much time off, in Ghana. Come. We need you." And I said, "I will come, don't worry. I'm coming next week." But it's because we have bond. We have bond. Fathers today are not like a father. Some are very good, some are very bad. But the fact is that if I cannot lie to you and sitting down in front of you here and saying that all fathers are good. Some fathers are good, some fathers are very bad. But you and I don't know who is misbehaving and who is behaving very good toward their children.
Okay. Knowing the reservations your father had at the time with the lane you wanted to take, and you being in the space over the years, seeing what the industry is and has been and will be, do you think your father was onto something, and would you also freely allow your child to want to toe that lane?
Towards my
yes, if your child, I'm sure one of your children knows how to play the flute as well.
Yeah, the girl is into it.
If she wants to make a living out of that solely, is it a lane you encourage her to toe?
Yeah, of course, why not? I will send her to a music school.
Okay.
Then you have to go and learn to understand the music. Because there is difference between recording artist and the musician. Musicians speak music language.
Hey, Uncle Della, I was coming to say enlighten, or you've covered it another enlighten us again.
Musicians speak music language. Recording artist is a recording artist. In Denmark, in Europe, in other countries, if you are recording, if you go to a studio, for instance, somebody is creating a beat for you. The person is the one creating the music for you. Okay, now you go, if the person created the music in a key of maybe E minor or E flat or C sharp,
the one I sing.
The mood, the chord structures, the proper harmony. If you don't know it, you don't know it.
Okay.
And you can have your lyrics and singing, me person me do or do me person me do. You can sing a cappella, whatever it is. Fine. A lot of people who do more of a cappella, a lot of them have been to music school. So they understand, if you listen to the harmony of what they do, sometimes they modulate. That should tell you that these people know exactly what they are doing. So if you go and you say you are a musician, or if my children want to do music, then they have to do it properly. You understand? Because if you are a hit maker and tomorrow you are not a hit maker anymore, I can tell you, I won't mention them, but there are people who have made a very big hit in this country, but today they are no more relevant.
Okay, because they don't know the music language, right? Or
some do, okay. Some do, not all of them.
Okay, so what is the music language?
Because the reason why I took the music theory serious is that I'm an ethnomusicologist.
Oh, wow.
So I do music and teach music and perform music. So if I'm not performing, I'm teaching. If I'm not teaching, then I'm doing the other one. So
the things you're saying, the fact that you teach it, you do it, you tour with it, it means you are rich, Akodela. Akodela, you are rich.
When you talk about richness,
physical cash.
Physical cash, there. You see, if I have money, for instance, I'm not sure I have fed you this morning. You fed yourself, right?
And I've not eaten.
You're not eating?
Unfortunately.
Okay, so I'll give you a dinner then.
Akodela, thank you so much. You see
why
if you have your uncle here, you don't suffer. Get uncles. Those who don't say your uncle's messages and you send only your father on Father's Day, you see. Akodela, you have a new project out.
Yeah.
How different is this project from the previous ones you've been doing all this time? What is different now? I know there's Episode on it. Episode is a contemporary artist.
Yeah.
He even does a genre that is way away from yours.
Yes.
What is different? What is the name of the project? What is it about? And the difference is where my interest is.
Okay. Last year when I came back to Ghana from Paris, I remember you were on Sammy Flex show.
The way you say I came back from here, I went to here. I'll go out Togo.
Don't worry, your time will come. Aww. Remember on this show that I told you this. Your time will come.
Amen. Let's continue.
Maybe you'll be my manager for the band as well, because I know you can do it.
Amen.
Yes, I know you can do it.
I receive it.
I know you can do it.
Why not? Why not?
Because if you are with Nanaya, then he has managed Unyambe. So
then I can manage.
Yeah, you can do it.
Hey, Akodela, this is a big call. Wow.
You can do it because when you're deep.
Medasi.
Yes. Sammy Flex believes in you. So that should tell you that
Sabato believes in me.
You see, Sabato, we all believe in you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
On the day I spoke with him, he said, Ekuya is very smart.
Aww.
Yes.
I can't wait to host him one day. Okay, so the project.
So the project, you were asking me a question if I have ever done something with the young ones. Well, I haven't done anything with them as that time. And the fact is that I have to think about what to do with them. Now, I came up with some recreational music, which is the Kpanago music. Then I was thinking of what to do with episode.
Why
and
episode?
There's a guy,
why episode?
I choose him because episode is a very good singer. He's a very good dancehall artist as well. I know he can do very best on that with the Upon Sound song. So when I started a project with myself and the one up and coming artist called Soa, then I was like, no, I need episode. So the same moment, we have not even left the studio, and I call episode. Episode, less than 2 hours, he came to deliver.
Oh wow!
Because this is what I want to do. My spirit tells me who to work with. Yes, and the episode came to kill it. And Hans Beck's own. When I finished, I was thinking about Jafinga, Edem, and others. But I've done something with Edem already, which I've not released, and I'm planning to release it when I come back.
Coded tunes.
Yes.
Happening. Okay.
And then, yeah. So these are the main guys that I featured on the album, just to present to the world that I have done something with the young ones. I was planning to do something with Kwame Eugene.
Oh wow!
But it didn't happen. The same song I wanted to put him on, but then things didn't work out at that time. So I was like, okay, let me just wait a little bit. At the appropriate time, we'll get together to do something together.
Okay, how many songs are on there? What is the name of the EP?
The EP is called Lonlo.
Lonlo.
Lonlo meaning love.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have Lonlo also in the song.
Okay.
Or the first track on the EP.
Okay. How many songs are on there?
6.
6. And
Yes.
only 2 features.
Yes, only 2 features.
And the rest are just you.
But actually, it's for them.
Oh, okay.
It's for them. It's for the young ones.
Okay.
For the young ones. I have 4 or 5 albums, which I'm going to release when I come back.
Oh wow.
I've worked a lot last year.
COVID, so you were all inside. So
Yes.
you work, man.
I have done, I think about, if I'm not lying, 60 videos.
Wow.
Yes.
Uncle Dela, the project that is out, how are you using? I know you have a strong hold on Facebook. How are you using social media? I know social media, you are new to it. A lot of people from your era, they really don't know their way around social media. How are you using social media now? The streaming platforms, the boom plays, the audio mark, the what do we call Spotify, and how are you using it to push this particular project? Because I mean, you want to target us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how are you? Because that is where we play now.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you doing it? Are they there?
Actually, I was planning to give Hansberg and then also episode and Soa the work.
To take for free?
Yeah, for them to take.
Please.
That was my mind.
Please, why?
I pay for everything in the studio, and the idea is that because I want to have something, I want to leave something, I mean, for the young ones. That was my mind. But then it's like, okay, everybody is just relaxed and they don't know what to do. So I have to push. And then I was talking to this guy, Elombini, concerning distribution. He told me that I should speak to something production. They have a company. Walla. Yes. So, but I believe Nanaya already will do better. So, I will bring it to Nanaya.
Why
so
not?
that, yes.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, and so far, how has the reception been? Are the young people connecting with it as you intended for it to be? Or, you know?
The young ones will definitely connect to it because the Kpanago especially is already a hit song already in 1994.
So that we can just be doing the skirmishes.
No, this one is a Kpanago song.
Yeah, everybody sounds, you know.
No, this one is we sing. We don't play the flute on it. I will play you something on the flute as well.
Okay. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry to hear you do something for me.
So I have various flutes, as you can see here.
What are the difference?
I have, everywhere I go, I want to collect flute and bring back to Ghana.
No, so they are all the same thing. It's not like they.
No, they are different. They are different things.
They play different sounds.
They are different things. This one is from Ghana. It's made by plastic.
This is pipe.
Yeah, pipe. And this one is a new one. I'm challenging the maker to try and do something in key of F for me. Then I can have a very lower register.
What are the names of these?
And this one is a B flat instrument.
So B flat instrument.
Yes, this is B flat. This is F. This is F. But this one, the F is not completely fully in the full scale. So I have to go and help him to tune it very well.
You can create it too. You know how to create the device.
I can learn how to do it, but if I take it, then that means all the job will come to me. Aww. I don't want to be selfish.
Wow. Please, young people, if the job you can do, let somebody to eat. You see why I brought Uncle Dela here? You see why I brought Uncle Dela here? There's no C# one. That is my key.
No, everything. This one is the smaller one here. This is the atenteben. This is the atenteben. This is atenteben. This is atenteba. And this one is going to replace like Odroja. And then there's Odrojaba. This is Odrojaba.
So the Odroja is bigger than the Odrojaba?
Yes.
But like baby?
Yes.
Anoneba?
Yes.
Okay.
So for instance, if I want to play something, very lower register like
I could play
F. So what do you want to hear?
Something lower like F.
I should play a tune that people know, right?
Yes, okay. Yes. You know, whenever I see your work online, I engage with it because of my theater background.
Yes.
Grammar.
Yes.
And
Toboli.
Those are the kind of things I grew on. So
yes.
I connect with instruments so much. I'm excited.
That's why you understand music. That's what I told you.
Right.
Yes.
I appreciate the fact that you came. Where can they get the song, the EP? Where can they stream it? Or if it's not out yet,
it's not out yet. But my brother Nanaya already wanted to do it, so I'll connect with him.
At least we can play one of the videos.
Yes, before I leave.
And you have videos too.
Yes, I have a video. I have also something that I got inspiration from Caribbean musician from Cuba.
Okay. I
was there 2008, and I see the way they vibe with the street carnival. So I brought a song from there. I Want Your Body.
Akodela.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So we should be what is the date that you finally release it on streaming platforms for us to also go and enjoy?
Hopefully, I don't know, but maybe in 3 weeks it should be ready.
Okay.
In 3 weeks.
Okay.
Because I will be out of the country next week, so when I come back, by then I'm sure that I will be working on it. So
okay.
By the time I come back, everything will be there.
If you think musicians don't have money, see the way he say I'll be out of the country, like yo, like I'll be out of here to come.
I'm not the one paying for the ticket.
Right?
No, anytime I travel, the organization buy me a ticket, they get me a hotel, per diem, then ground transport, and a contract. So if you are going to be my manager, these are the things you need to know. Before you travel, how many musicians do you have in a group?
Hewale.
Yes. okay, you have 10 people, you have 9 people, including you 10 people. Okay, how much do you think you can spend in that particular country per day?
So I'll be going some.
Yes.
Uncle
If you're a
Dela,
manager, then you go.
Uncle Dela, we can talk more behind the scenes. I don't want people to know what is happening with my
jealous
career.
about you.
Right. They want to know. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate the fact that you gave me the chance to host you. You are a big person, and even though
I'm not. No. God
to me,
God.
Uncle Dela, you're my uncle. God is big.
Maybe you feel shy in front of me, but to me, I don't say things like that.
I don't feel shy. You see the way I'm talking, I'm not feeling shy. I'm not feeling shy, but this man means a lot to me because one of, as I said in the beginning, the good people that held me down and believed in me first, he's very closely related to you. So I really, really cherish him, and I cherish you for coming. When your projects come, I'll be playing the videos on the show all the time to promote you and to say thank you for people like you who open doors, people like me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I think we'll have to watch another video from Uncle.
Oh, I can just give you one more before.
Oh, give me.
From Beyonce featuring Shatta Wale.
Ah, already. Already. No. I have to say that too. No. Everything be ruler. I could allow with 3. If they leave us, we'll do this the whole night. But we have to go.
Yes, I know.
And I appreciate you, as I said. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I also want to take this opportunity to thank all your, I should have done that in the beginning, to thank all your viewers, and God bless you also for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
And I'm looking forward for next time again.
Why not? When you come back, we will do more. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Please, stick and stay. I know you've enjoyed the flute, but when you go and check his page out, Uncle Dela, your social media handles, I know you have a lot of this on there.
If you go to Facebook, it's like Ghanaian Who, but I don't have Nana in the video. So YAW and Dela DELA, Botry is BOTRI.
Okay.
And then Instagram is Dela DELA_Botry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Please go and follow Uncle Dela. He has nice videos, nice songs. All of these things that he's played, he has them there and a lot more. Go and enjoy and listen to some new sounds, right? Okay, so lady, please don't go anywhere. You and I will have some few rounds to do. Stick and stay.
One play. Add class to your music.